Thanks for tuning in to Camille's Tried and Tested. You may have heard about the makeup trend, baking your makeup and highlighting your face. So I tried it out to see what all the fuss was about, and I absolutely loved it. It is awesome if you want a smooth complexion, pore-free, and a flawless look. So what I am going to do now is show you how to bake your makeup, highlight your face, and contour your makeup in your face as well. So what I should do is I'll just pull back my hair a little bit. You'll notice that I have some of my eye makeup on already. My upper eye makeup is on. Let me just pull back my hair. And we'll go ahead and we'll start baking your face. It's hard not to say that without, you want to take yourself seriously. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and bake our makeup. I have already applied my primer. My favorite primer is NYX. It is Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. It is comparable to Makeup Forever at a fraction of the cost, but it is literally basically the same thing. Love it. And then I've already put on my foundation, which is Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is apply a brightening concealer under our eye and anywhere else. I'll show you where. So what we're going to do is, this one here is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's a concealer. You can really use any one as long as it's a few colors lighter than your foundation, okay? So we're not necessarily just going to put it in a triangle under our eye. We are going to kind of put it down our nose and up to our ear. So I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm going to do a lot of the girl makeup face, so. So down my nose and kind of down, a little bit down my cheek, and side triangle up to my ear a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I also like to highlight or bake down my nose, so I'm going to do that too. And then I'm going to do my chin, just a little bit, and then I'm going to do the T of my forehead, literally a T, just a bit. Okay, great. Now, remember when you're highlighting your face, I'm kind of doing war paint. Remember when you're highlighting your face, light brings everything forward and dark brings everything back. That's the basic highlight of, I just got a message and I was reading it. Okay, that's the basic concept of highlighting and contouring. I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay, all right, so now what we're going to do is grab yourself a sponge. So I've got my little sponges here, and you're just going to pat in your concealer. So you want to pat it, don't rub it. So pat, pat, pat. And you want to pat it in before everything starts to crease. Pat, pat. And again, so I'm going to pat down my nose. Okay, and pat my forehead. Okay, so this I would probably not do every day as an everyday makeup routine because it takes a long time. And I have a child that wants to eat breakfast, and I want to eat breakfast. So I would definitely not do this every day. But if you're going out and like you want that smooth, flawless, pore-free look, it is awesome. Yeah. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. I look like a clown. Okay. Okay, I've patted. So right after you've pat your concealer, what you want to do is grab yourself another sponge and you want to dampen it. Don't soak it, just damp it. So damp it, not soak it. I think I soaked mine. Just squeeze that water out a little bit. Okay. Make sure it's damp, not soaked. Okay. Okay. So it's damp, and then you're going to grab your translucent powder. It doesn't matter what kind of translucent powder it is, just any kind of translucent powder. Mine is Marcel. The reason I chose Marcel is because it was the least expensive one at the pharmacy. Okay, so mine is Marcel, and I'm going to open it up, and you want to generously dab your damp sponge generously in the powder. Generous dab. Okay, and now we're going to apply that exactly where you applied your concealer, okay? And pat it. Be generous. And we're just brightening up under our eyes. Oh, doesn't that look nice and bright? Oops, look at the hair. Okay. And do the same thing down the ridge of your nose. And my chin. Okay, so don't worry that you look chalky and you have all this excess, because you're going to get rid of it and your skin is going to soak it in and you're going to bake. So that's why we're baking right now. We're going to bake. We're baking. We're baking. We're baking. We're baking our makeup. Okay. Okay. So now that we've applied our translucent powder on our face and we look crazy, and if anybody, like your husband or your boyfriend or your kids, and you walk around and they come in, they see you and they think you're nuts, that's okay. You just tell them, Mommy or Honey, I'm baking my face. Leave me alone. So you want to bake your face for 3 to 5 minutes. So sometimes I'll like go and do something else. I'll like pick out my outfit, or I'll go just do something. I'll go and grab myself a drink. But in this case, because I'm on Facebook Live, we're going to start highlighting our face. So the highlighting part, we're going to start highlighting and contouring. We're going to start with the darker shading. So I'm going to grab a bronzer. This one doesn't have any shimmer in it because we're going to use the shimmer after. So it's just to darken and to bring out our cheekbones and to highlight a little bit and to contour. All right, so This is just an Annabelle boring old, plain old bronzer. Okay, so I grab a brush and I'm going to go down my cheekbones on both sides. And then again, just on up around in my temples, up around here. Sure hope this works or else you guys can really laugh at me. Okay. Like have a good laugh. And then I'm going to go under here because it makes me look like I have bigger lips than I really do. And then I'm going to do my jawline because then it defines my jawline. Notice that I'm not using a major fat brush because then it makes me be a little bit more precise with my contouring. And then I'm going to go under my neck because it gets rid of any double chin issues. Woo, bye bye double chin. Bye bye double chin. Okay, don't worry, we're going to blend. We're not going to stay looking like this, but we still look crazy. Have a drink while you wait for your face to bake. My face is baking. Ooh. Okay. Well, since I'm sensitive to your time and mine, let's go ahead and say that our face is done baking. And the next step is we're going to brush away any of the excess powder that we have from baking our face, okay? So, all I'm going to do is take a brush, this one, and just brush away any of the excess powder, okay? So I'm just brushing away, brush away, brush away. Wow. And then sometimes I use the excess powder just to go up the sides of my face where I never applied the darker color, because that will help to highlight. I'm brushing away the excess powder. Okay. Okay. So the last place that I have to contour is down the sides of my nose, and then I'm going to blend, okay? So to contour the sides of my nose, to be very precise, I use a skinny brush. I grab again my bronzer. No fancy bronzer, just a Annabelle, not a shimmery bronzer, just a regular matte bronzer. And I go down the sides of my nose, like so. And then on the sides of my nose, did you hear that? It's hard to speak when you're contouring. On the sides of my nose, like, I don't even know what these are called. Like right here. I'm going there. Okay, like that. Like that. Okay, so now that the highlighting part is done and I've baked my face and I feel quite flawless. I feel flawless under my eyes. feel good. I feel pore-free and smooth. I need to blend. So the next thing you're going to do is grab a big fluffy blending brush and blend it all in together. So if you feel as though your brush would move around your face better, you can lightly dip it back into your translucent powder, lightly, because you don't want to mess up all your contouring. So lightly, and you're going to blend it all in. Okay, so here I go. Blendy. Okay, so I'm all blended in, but I'm severely matte. I'm very matte. I feel a little bit like I'm too matte and a little bit chalky. I prefer a little bit more of a shimmer look and a little bit more of a bronzed look. So now what I'm going to do is add a little bit of a shimmer bronze on my on my contouring, and a little bit of a highlighting shimmer powder. So next what we're going to do is take a shimmer bronzer. My favorite shimmer bronzer is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. Okay. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to take that and we're going to apply it in the same areas that you applied your darker contouring. So again, cheekbones. You'll notice this one has a bit of a shimmer to it. A little bit under the chin and down the neck. Great. And temples. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. And then very last thing that I said is I love to put a little bit of a shimmer highlight powder. And I'm going to do that on the top of my cheekbones and the tip of my nose because it's super cute. And I'm going to grab a little brush. I have no idea where I got, well, I do know where I got it. But it was super cheap, but I love it. It's a little bit of it's a loose highlighting powder. It's Mage here. Anyway, I will post it online if I can find where I bought it and the link. So it's a loose highlighting powder. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip my brush in it, and I'm going to literally dip a little bit on the end of my nose because it's really cute when the end of your nose is highlighted. And then just the top of my cheekbones a teeny tiny bit. Fabulous. Great. So, okay. So I baked my face, I highlighted and contoured my face, and I absolutely love the look. I don't think I would be doing that every day because that took me a while to do, and I want to eat breakfast. I don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning. However, it's a great look for going out. The next step I would do is put on the rest of my makeup on the bottom of my eyes and put a setting spray. I'd show you my setting spray, but I can't find it. I think my daughter likes to go shopping in my makeup bag and play shopping. So I bet it's in her play cash register. So I'll go and look for that. So the next thing I would do is put on my setting spray. So give it a try. Bake your makeup. You'll get a smooth, pore-free look. Thanks for tuning in to Camille's Tried and Tested, and we'll see you next time. Have a fantastic night.